Good evening, book lovers of the internet. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe because for every subscriber, I get a new subscriber and I read a page from a book of my choice. So in today's video, I am going to be speaking about the books I bought in Gozo yesterday and the ones which I received after I got back home from the long day at the island very close to Malta. So I went with my family and it was quite a pleasant experience, and I'll also try to edit in some clips from my trip to Gozo so that you can see how beautiful the scenery over there is. Basically, the first book I bought yesterday from Agenda Bookstore was this one by Scott Lang called Look Out for the Little Guy. It's basically the official memoir of Ant-Man, and as you know, I am a huge fan of Marvel, and I never shy away from buying a book that I know I'll enjoy. So this was definitely a reasonable purchase, and it wasn't too expensive either, which I was quite surprised to find out. Um, the next three books I bought from Gozo, and the final three as well, are all second-hand books, and I was quite surprised to see that there are so many second-hand bookstores in Gozo. However, the first book I bought from there was this one called My Grandmother Sends Her Regards and Apologies by this author called Frederick Bachman. I recently finished reading and also reviewed A Man Called Ove by the same author, and I'm pretty sure that I'll enjoy this one, especially because of um, the blurb at the end, but also because of how lovely the cover looks, how aesthetically pleasing it does look, despite how old it may seem to be. The next two books are both by the same author, Chuck Palahniuk, as a matter of fact, and they're called Choke and Lullaby. Of course, I had to buy these books because they're by the guy who wrote Fight Club, which is one of my favorite movies of all time, as well as one of my favorite books. And I look forward to reading more by the same author. Secondhand books, they might have a couple of disadvantages, like yellowed pages, for instance, or some wear and tear here and there, but they were very reasonably priced at €2 each. Then, when I got back home, I was very happy to find out that I'd received a Five Nights at Freddy's collection. This box set, basically, which consists of the three books in the original Five Nights at Freddy's trilogy. The first book is this one called The Silver Eyes. You might be familiar with this trilogy. I just really like the concept of Five Nights at Freddy's. The second one is called The Twisted Ones, and the final book in the trilogy is called The Fourth Closet. So basically, the reason I bought this trilogy is because I have an 8-year-old friend who is obsessed with Five Nights at Freddy's, and I just wanted to read this trilogy so I could have some common ground regarding what I could speak with him about, and hopefully get him to read these as well once I'm done with them. This collection also came with a poster, which I'll show you right over here. This is what it looks like. Um, I, of course, don't know too many of the characters. I've only watched the live action movie, which wasn't as bad as some people told me it would be, but I guess certain standards might be high. Anyway, that's all I had to say for what I bought from Gozo yesterday. I'll be editing in some clips for you to enjoy and also some pictures to show you in further detail what my day with my family was all about. So I basically started my day by having some breakfast. This was meant to be a French toast with bacon and maple syrup, and I also had some um, ginger and lemon tea, which is, I suppose, my favorite sort of tea. Later on in the day, we went to see some Christmas decorations, and I'll just put the clip right over here. Then I went with my brother and my mother to see some Christmas cribs, which are very traditional and popular in Malta as well. Then we basically drove all around Gozo. My father was the stipulated driver for the day, and he took us all around the island. And I'll be adding some clips over here. I'm sorry about the noise in the background, but there's a lot of hayt السيخ, um, walls made of rubble, basically. That's what it would translate to. Then we went to a crafts village where I saw two cats cuddling, and it was extremely cute. And I also managed to take a couple of selfies with my family as well as alone. And then it was time to go back home, and that is exactly what we did. And this is me recording on the ship on the Gozo ferry from Gozo back to Malta. Anyway, as usual, thank you so much for watching, and make sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, check out the rest of my channel, and do anything you can to help promote it. Thank you for 1,400 subscribers, and let's make it to 1,500 as soon as possible. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one very, very soon. Bye, guys.